welcome back to my channel. So I'm back on my collective message tip. Okay, so today I'm gonna do the tonight, the day is kind of already gone. It's Monday, the solar eclipse has already happened. Nevertheless, the energy still lasts for anywhere from 3 days to 3 months. Okay, so it can be that kind of thing. So and actually I feel like this energy is like gonna last so much longer, but it's definitely the conjunction on the 21st that's gonna be like the big consciousness shift. Okay, this is what it's about. All these things pertain to things that we're going through in our life, but actually this is all about our consciousness, and it's about our awareness, and it's about our our knowledge of ourselves. So this is what's happening, and it's affecting your life in whatever kind of way. Okay, today is the solar eclipse in Sagittarius, Monday, December 14th, 2020, which is today. So, these readings always turn out to be, like divine feminine and divine masculine, or sometimes there is a story. So I'm just going to allow everything to unfold. I'm going to shuffle, and then we're going to get right into it. How are you guys feeling? Because I feel good. I feel great, actually. I feel like I downloaded so much stuff in my sleep last night. Like, I had a couple of dreams. At this point, I don't even remember them. I need to get back to writing my dreams down. But it just felt like it was so many dreams. Like, it was so many different, like dream bubbles that I popped into. So it just felt like I was in dreamland forever. Like, dreamland just kept going on and on last night. Ooh, yeah, dreamland kept going on and on last night. And yeah, so this morning, this rise, as soon as I opened my eyes, I kind of like, I know how I felt before I went to sleep, but then when I opened my eyes, like, I felt completely different. It was like I was completely enlightened. And I'm not even positive about exactly what, and I am positive about exactly what. It's like a lot of things. It's like my love life, and then it's like my family life, and then what I'm creating, and my boundaries, and just also like being compassionate and being there for people. It's just like all of these things. Like, I woke up and I was like, okay. It was like, all right, game plan. Like, I don't know, when you break the huddle in football, it's like break. But that's a bet. That's how I feel. And just that sense of like inner knowing is just like, we love it. I love it here. Okay, so let me just go ahead. I'm like rapping. I said I didn't want this video to be too long, but we finna see y'all, okay? Okay, so what is it that we need to know about this solar eclipse energy? Okay, first off, we got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like if you're in alignment, then you should just be feeling this sense of like what I feel like. Like, I feel like high, I think. This is just energetically how I feel. And it's like you should feel a sense of like pleasure and luxury and just like feel really good. I feel like, imagine if you felt like her. Some of this, they say this is a guy sometimes, which is fine. It doesn't matter. But she's like rich. She has her fancy gloves on, her nice dress robes, and she's like in the garden. And, I'm sure she looks like she's very comfortable. Like, has time to waste, like leisure. She has leisure time, It's like that. It's like that. It's not, that's not what we're going through. But at the same time, it's like, you just feel good because you know yourself. Yes. You know yourself. you know yourself, like, and you're not like focused on anyone else. You're getting the hang of it. Okay. What is it that we need to know about this solar eclipse energy? We have 3 of Cups, and then we have 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So, 3 of Cups represents a celebration of some kind, right? You know, this is in a social gathering, going out, being with your friends, enjoying yourselves. But I really feel like that is also, it's like joy increased. So what I immediately thought of was like the 2 of Cups, you know, because that's like the joining of 2 forces and, you know, creating some type of connection, some type of relationship, or some type of bond or something, or just feeling emotionally content about something. And then you add another cup. It's like, okay, you're adding on to your emotional fulfillment. Like everything that you feel good about, it's like you went to the next level, like you leveled up, like you figured another thing out, like you're in the beginning of your journey, but you're not a 2 anymore, you're a 3. You're a 3, okay? So with this 5 of Pentacles, I just feel like whatever this is, it's like physical. So it could be like a physical relationship. It could be like, you know, it could actually be your finances, okay? You know, so it could be a situation where, you know, you know that you still have things in place that are not in the space that you would be more favorable for you to be in. Maybe like you have some debt right now, or maybe like your car is in a bad situation, or, you know, or you just, maybe you're not prepared for, you know, whatever the societal idea of Christmas is or the holidays is. You know, maybe you feel like you're not prepared for that. In some sense, this 5 of Pentacles is bringing like some feeling of lack. So there is somewhere where I feel like a lot of us are still feeling unworthy, okay? But I feel like you're understanding it on a deeper level, and I feel like you're understanding that the only person you're in a competition with is yourself, right? So you have to think about it like when you have negative self-talk, or like think about, you know, maybe like it could be something like your weight or something, you know, you could really have a very negative self-image about you. But when you separate the negative self-talk from who you actually are, you know, you realize it's such a far reach. Like that is not who you are, you know? And so why are you thinking about that yourself that way? Or why are you thinking that other people think about you that way? Because really it's like only what you think that matters or that makes sense. It's just like understanding these concepts, these basic concepts, but understanding them on a different level, like feeling very enlightened, like just engulfed in yourself, in who you are. Oh, they told me to shuffle. They be freaking me out when they be doing that because I don't normally do that, but they've been doing that to me later. Like, okay, tell her to shuffle. Sheesh. And then I'll be surprised because it be them doing it, and then once I realize I'm doing it, it's like, oh my God. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna keep it going. You know, I'm gonna pull some tight cards. Like, I'm a little bit lit. Not lit as in lit as in grounded. Okay. Ooh, the devil. Okay. So for all of us, a lot of us have been dealing with some sort of addiction or addictive, you know, phase where you're like engaging in things that I don't want to say that you know that you shouldn't be engaging in, but that I'm speaking to that more on a level of, you know, that this doesn't bring you the true inner sense of happiness, you know, unless, okay, so the message I'm getting here is I feel like with the devil card, a lot of you are figuring out how to tap into the joyful side of things that you may feel that you're addicted to, right? Okay, there we go. We're getting it. We're pulling it out. You may feel like you're finding a different perspective to look at something that you've previously been addicted to, or you feel like you've been addicted to, or the way that you perceive it is a negative, influence in your life, right? Whereas to now, your perspective about it is changing because you are figuring out how to pull the joy out of everything that you do. In order to, you're learning that that's how you transform these things. That's how you transmute them. That's how you change the energy, the energy to be like different than how you've been looking at it. And it's like some sort of the art of detachment. Like you see how they are, chained up to the devil or the goat, This is a Capricorn card, by the way. So, for instance, okay, you could be having like guilt or shame, or like be in negative self-talk because maybe you're drinking every night, right? Okay, but instead of looking at it that way, you could really change the game up with that challenge. Like, instead of making yourself feel bad and be in a vibration where you just feel like I want to quit, you could transform it to push you, to make you be more disciplined. It's like, and I don't even know if I should be advising this. I'm hearing this, but it's like, give yourself an incentive. Give yourself, like, work very hard and then give yourself an incentive. And this is how you keep it healthy, because, when you indulge in this, in this drug or this, sex or this person or shopping addiction or, spending habit or whatever it is, when you indulge in this, you make sure the incentive is that I've worked 20 times harder than I'm about to play. So you don't feel negative about it, and that transmutes the energy, with the situation, so it can begin to transform. It's transforming from the inside. Okay, so I feel like this solar eclipse in Sagittarius is us having the wisdom and finding that inner light to understand that I can transform anything. I am an alchemist. I can transform anything just by transforming what I'm feeling internally, or what I'm speaking to myself internally, but it's really all about the feeling, about tapping into the feeling of the vibration that you feel. What you feel is equivalent to your vibration. Like, I don't know how, like, more literal I can put that so that people can understand, because I feel like once I understood that concept, then, I've heard it so many different ways, in so many in so many different texts, or, I've experienced it so many times, but it's like, when I heard it that way, I understood it on a new level. And I feel like everyone is getting to that realization that your vibration is equivalent to what you feel. So all you have to do is pay attention to how you feel in every single moment, okay? And if there's a way for you to change your perspective and pull joy out of that, oh my God. Major key alert, okay? And I feel like a lot of us are starting to understand that. And in this video, me just saying it this way is just me verbalizing to you what you're feeling. I can feel y'all, okay? King of Wands. Oh, I had my man upside down. King of Wands, cocky, confident, okay? Some people say that he's a hornball because he's like the king of the stick, right? And then we have the devil along with this. So, Whatever this addiction is, you've become the King of Wands about it. It's like, you know, you went from feeling this to being in a moment of enlightenment about this. Whatever this situation is for you, this could be your job, like it could be anything. And now you feel like this. We ain't cocky, we confident. So when you tell us it's a compliment, hey, I got the motherfucker wrong words wrong, but so as it pertains to this information, whatever this addictive situation is, you are feeling very cocky and confident about how you plan to maneuver this, control this, you know, or react to this, or, you know, release, let go, surrender. It's like knowing yourself so damn well that you understand what surrender means now. We all understand what it means to surrender and to let go. Stop trying to control the outcome of things you have no control over. The only thing in the world you have control over is you and the way that you feel. The way that you feel, okay? But you have to go through the stage of becoming aware of how you feel in order to transform it. Alchemy, this is what this video is called. Oh, the birth of the Alchemists. The birth of the Alchemist. This is what's happening with everyone on a cellular level. And when consciousness, when, you know, the quicker a collective group, you know, understands something, you know, it builds up, it starts to spread like a wildfire. And that's how consciousness works, because we're connected. We're connected by frequency. We're connected by vibration, everything, you know? So it's like when a pandemic happens, oh my goodness. When a pandemic happens, and what they say now is like it's a wildfire all over the United States right now. You know, first it was just in certain areas. It looked like the United States was a Dalmatian. And now it's looking like a full, like, a panther, a Black Panther, you know? So it's like this level of understanding, this level of consciousness, it's activating. Like we're being activated. Like, and see, like today I'm talking to you guys on a different level, okay, than what I would usually be talking about on a very mundane level, mundane things that we do every day. You know, right now, I'm asking y'all to meet me somewhere. Meet me somewhere. I'm not going to give it all away, but meet me somewhere. Are we communicating telepathically? Because I feel like we are. Page of Wands, adventure, exploration, you know. He's also like a messenger, you know, but this is a messenger of ideas. This is a time, you know, this is a time where you're feeling all of your ideas. Like everybody, you're feeling the energy from all these different things. You're having downloads. You're getting downloads in your sleep. You're getting downloads during the day. You're getting downloads in meditation. You know, you are feeling activated. You are in your purpose and you're feeling activated. Your radio tuner is turned on and it's at high frequency, and you can feel that vibration through your body. And that's why when you're in your purpose these days, you're feeling it. You, like I just said, pay attention to how you feel. Your vibration is equivalent to what you feel. Let me do some more cards for something. Okay, so when you feel in your purpose, you attract more of that. Oh, I'm more in my purpose. I'm even more in my purpose. I'm even more in my purpose. You know. These are the Work Your Light Oracle cards. So I just got these. So I'm going to pull 2 of them. And then I will, you know, read it out the book. You know, I got to learn these. Anyways, I feel like I can speak on a certain level now with everyone. Everyone can understand what it is that I'm trying to say. What it is that I'm trying to enlighten you to. What it is that I'm trying to make you understand. You know, I feel like I can say it and everyone's going to receive it differently, but the message is going to get through. The message is going to get through. You feel me? Good. All right. Let me get 2 of these cards. What's the solar eclipse energy doing for us? What is the solar eclipse energy doing for us? This is very different than what I would have imagined the reading would come out like. So, what is the solar eclipse energy doing for us? Okay, we got the Age of Light. You have been training for this for lifetimes, okay? Not 4 lifetimes, but for lifetimes, okay? Yeah, it's time. The Age of Aquarius is happening. Like, we're in it. We're in it. It's here. It's starting. Why do you think? Okay, so Aquarius stands for technology and things like the internet, you know, aliens, extraterrestrials. Okay, so we are just now entering the Age of Aquarius, and this is like, you know, a 13,000 year cycle, right? The magnetic poles are going to switch. Like, everything's going to go crazy. It's not going to go crazy, but it's the way that things are about to transform is really going to go crazy. And so we're in the Age of Aquarius. Have you noticed what this pandemic has done as far as, you know, we have to be on the internet to do everything. You know, it's just looking like, you know, you're not even going to the grocery store. Like, you're getting your groceries delivered, you know, Amazon Prime, Instacart, whatever it is for you, you know, or you're ordering your food online, or, you know, everybody is developing their online business because this is what the pandemic has forced us into. You know, the pandemic has ushered us in to the Age of Aquarius, you know, and it's getting to a point. I remember in the beginning of my awakening, the word was always, we're going back to sovereignty. We're going back to sovereignty. We're going back to sovereignty. You know, back then I still had a job and everything, and I was just learning what sovereignty meant. You could say this is like, you know, 2013, 2014, you know. And I used to watch this guy on YouTube, 13 Signs of Astrology, but he's like into occult more like stuff, you know, which is cool. Like, I love that too. Like, you know, I'm a witch. So, he used to always say, you know, we're going back to sovereignty. That was his favorite thing to talk about, sovereignty. And I learned all I could learn about sovereignty. And I used to be like, how could that be? Like, how would that look? Like, I don't even know what that is for me. And it's just like, now I'm like actually doing it. I'm being sovereign. You know, I'm not fully sovereign, but this is the castle that I'm building, is sovereignty. And now the pandemic has forced everybody to, you know, like, fuck these corporations. Like, I am going to work for myself. I'm going to create my own wealth. Like, I'm going to be fully dependable on myself. Like, my function is me, you know? And now I see it. It's like going back to sovereignty. Everyone is becoming sovereign, whether you believe in their vision or not. It doesn't fucking matter. If they believe in themselves, that's all that matters. And we're all becoming sovereign again, like how we used to be, you know, really like depending on the self to make things happen, or to, you know, and this even goes for like people growing their own food, you know. And if you like to smoke marijuana or whatever, people growing their own marijuana, like just doing everything for yourself, you know, doing your own yard work or whatever, you know, learning how to do plumbing or, you know, whatever. It's like becoming sovereign, like going back to being self-sufficient, everyone individually, you know. Okay, so that is, you know, the download I got for that, the Age of Light. You've been training for this 4 lifetimes, you know, and there's an ancient Egyptian there, and, you know, they knew that this time would come, you know. So I'm gonna finish it after this. I'm not gonna pull all those other cards because, you know, this is already pretty long. And I can't find the damn... Excuse my language. Okay. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There's no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You're way more than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Stepping into authenticity is what we are all doing. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is 1,000,000 times more intricate than that. If you pull together all of the fingerprints of all of the people you have been, you will not even get close to fathoming how much of a unique masterpiece you are. You came in here with a clear soul plan. You came in with wisdom beyond your ears. I was about to say ears. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward, that is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forth and be seen and rise. This is for everyone. I'm talking to you. Okay. All right, let's get the last card, and I'm going to close it out. Okay, no, there's too many cards. What will the solar eclipse be showing us? So this is all like coming to fruition. This is like what level we're being enlightened on. As a collective, it's happening. It's happening. The thing that I've been learning about for years is actually occurring. It's actually happening. And I get to be a part of it and like help people along the way because I've been learning about it for years. And I'm like, thought it was like never going to happen because like hear about it for so many years. Like, and it's here. It's here. Okay. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. And I feel like that also is speaking to what I just said about, you know, everything is on the internet now. So it's like everyone's in the house. Like the pandemic, you know, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, you know, and you don't need to live life being scared, but you should also be careful, you know, but there are certain things that you could really just focus on right now. And it's like ample time and opportunity. Okay. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. Self-love, you know, worthiness, you know, reevaluating our worthiness and, you know, being in a space with ourselves is causing us to understand that, show me my opponent. There is no competition except for me, okay? Because I am my highest self, okay? Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. Baby, you need to rest. You need to take care of you. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile? Overspilling with life. It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage. Ooh, that sounds good. Using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch. My favorite thing to do, Cancer Moon Boo. Hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a woman's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. Work your light action. Do something that deeply replenishes you today. I I worked out today, y'all. I was real happy about that, you know, because I haven't been able to do that in a minute because I've been trying to get my entrepreneur like little schedule together and stuff, and you know, and my home life, you know, before I can add another thing to my schedule, and I've done it twice now, and I'm really happy about it. So, what did you do today to, you know, nourish your well? And then I get shy. So, okay, guys, that is the solar eclipse in Sagittarius video. I'm going to end it here, and we have some more good stuff coming to the channel, so you can look forward to that. Okay, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You know, drop a comment below, and let me know what you think of this. It's very helpful. And then also make sure you follow me on Instagram at Magic Mermaid. Follow me on Twitter at The Magic Mermaid. And I will see you guys at the full moon.